Greetings everyone, I am Talisman and welcome back to the galaxy. Now today I thought we'd take a trip back to the magical and mystical realm known as tarot reading.
Really, sir? You're going to do this again? I thought you would have given up after the first video. It's all fake, it's not real.
Yes Jarvis, I am fully well aware of your skepticism and all I can say is that's okay, you're allowed to be skeptical.
You know what I'm saying is right, sir. Tarot reading is nothing more than a fallacy.
Alright, okay, let's put that to the test then, shall we? How about I do a very small reading for you right now, Jarvis, and I bet I can predict your future. How about that?
I highly doubt it, sir, but I will indulge in your fantasy just this once.
Alright then, let's do it, shall we? Alright. What is in store for Jarvis? Alright, spirits, what is in Jarvis's near future? Alright then. Let's see how good I am, Jarvis. Let's test my power out. The first card I'm going to draw is the moon. There is a veil of illusion cast over you, Jarvis. That illusion I speak of is your skepticism. You're not willing to see past it. You can't see past it.
Doubtful, sir. But please continue.
The second card I'm about to draw is the Tower. Something sudden is going to happen to you, Jarvis. Something very unexpected and something you're not going to see coming.
Is a blue fairy going to turn me into a real boy, sir?
The third card I'm about to draw, and once again, as all cards will face down, the next card I'm about to draw is the Hangman. See? The Hangman, the Tower, and the Moon. You're going to suffer, Jarvis. Whatever this sudden disaster that's going to befall upon you, you're going to suffer through it. It's going to be painful for you, and I don't think you're fully prepared for it.
Well, that was a waste of time. Nothing has happened to me, which proves that I'm right, sir. Everything you said is just a fallacy.
Fallacy. Wait a minute. Sir, did you just change my voice? This isn't funny. Change it back.
I told you something unexpected is going to happen, Jarvis. I told you that you weren't prepared.
That was a nasty trick, sir. You're a charlatan. You lied to me and tricked me.
Hey, I didn't specify what it was. I just said I could predict your future.
You didn't predict the future. All you did was set me up and change my voice.
Oh, well, I did predict it, Jarvis. So there must be some truth to it.
Minor technicality.
While Jarvis has come into grips with his newfound voice, how about we just dive into the video, shall we? See you on the other side. Alright, and here we are getting into the reading. Now, this is going to be a very general reading, but I'm going to be asking a lot of questions to try and clarify more about a particular person and situation. And to aid me with these questions, I'll have a second tarot deck plus the Australian Wisdom deck that will obviously help try and clarify things if we can. So with this general reading, please pick and choose what does resonate with you, and if it doesn't, you can always cast it aside, or if the whole thing relates to you, that's even better. But you do not have to try and make things fit. If they fit, great. If they don't, well, that's okay. You can just leave it. Alright, so what can we learn about a particular person and their situation? Reveal to us a particular person and their situation. Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Alright, well, this person, from what I'm gathering, is very in tune with their emotions, and they're quite content. They see things for what they really are. Very few things surprise them anymore or make them worry. They just seem to face things as they come and they just deal with it. And they've struggled a little bit recently. But it hasn't been a really tough struggle. It's just been, one of those bumps in the roads that comes up and they just deal with it. It doesn't surprise them. They knew it was going to be there eventually. And they've dealt with it and they moved on. So they're very practical. They're very down to earth, this person. And once again, nothing seems to be bothering them, or very little seems to bother them. They just expect it and they just move on. if a surprise or something unexpected happens, they just sort of go, oh, okay, well, that's interesting, and they just sort of take it on board and move on. What else can we learn about this particular individual? Maybe the situation they're in. Oh, way too many cards, Spirit. Slow down. Just a little bit at a time. Give me a bit more guidance with this. Tell me more about this person's situation. Or even more about this person. Oh, okay. You definitely want to come out. The Fool. Two of Cups. Aha. Okay. So this person's recently got into a relationship. It's a new beginning for them. And that's probably part of the recent struggle, is maybe they didn't expect that particular part whole and solely, like they knew something was there, someone did care about them, but maybe the person that they're in a relationship with, they didn't expect it to be them. I don't know, but it's really weird, because I'm getting the sense that nothing surprises them much. They just there, but this relationship is fairly fresh and they did not fully expect it. But it's definitely a relationship that they've just come into. Someone confessed to them and they're in a relationship now. And it's a new journey for them. I'm not getting the sense that this person has been on their own for quite some time. But I do get the sense that this relationship is very special to them. Alright, one more time. Can we get more information about this person, this relationship? Let's see if we can hone in on that. Give us a bit more insight into this person and this relationship. Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, Three of Swords. Alright, well this person is definitely, it's a new beginning for them. And that it would explain why they were caught off guard with this particular thing that was a bit of a surprise. This particular person, they were worried about, in a way. And they're worried because they didn't want the same problems that they once faced to reoccur. They don't want the same heartache. So when someone confessed to them and opened that they want a relationship with them, they were a bit surprised about it. Not as in, oh, they weren't expecting this person to open up. They're more surprised in how they handle it. They sort of just went yes, and now they're starting to think, well, is this going to be a repeat of past events? Is this going to be coming back to bite me? Even though this is a new beginning, it's a new relationship, new person, everything seems wonderful. They don't want the same problems that occurred in their past to reappear. They don't want the heartache, they don't want the problems, they don't want the stress, they don't want the sleepless nights. But they're worried about that. So they're surprised by their own willingness to jump headstrong into this. That's what it was. And that's the struggle that I mentioned earlier. A recent struggle. They're coming back to themselves and having this talk with themselves and going, well, you know what? We were in control. We were here. Had everything going for us. We were emotionally stable, everything. And now we've jumped straight into this relationship with somebody. It was unexpected on my end, because I just jumped straight into it without actually having a second thought. And this is a new person, new beginning, but I don't want the problems, I don't want the heartache, I don't want the past to come back and bite me. That's what I'm getting from this reading. Let's see what else we can find out about this person. What other information can we gather about their situation? Or about themselves? Let's just try and focus on the person at the moment. What can be revealed? Three of Cups, Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords. Okay. Well, yeah, definitely a relationship, definitely a celebration that's happening within themselves, within this relationship. They're on the high road basically with it because it's new, it's fresh. They're still celebrating. But this came along really quickly. This person that they're in a relationship with just entered their life really quickly, really suddenly, and pretty much made the declaration of love to them straight away. It was just instantaneous, and this person went, you know what, I'm really enjoying your energy, I like everything about you, bang, I'm in this relationship as well. I'm here, I'm committed. And they are really happy with this relationship. They want to do the right thing by giving this relationship their fullest and undivided attention and focus, but they are worried about the past that's hurt them and shaped them. They're worried about falling into the same conflicts and the same problems that they once had, and they're trying their best. What else can we gather? What else can we gather about this person? Three of Wands, Ten of Wands, and the Devil. They've been focusing on their past, and they're going back to their past constantly. They're thinking about things, and they shouldn't be, because that's only hurting them more. It's causing them to doubt themselves. It's just only bringing up the past problems. There is a heavy burden with this. Very heavy burden. They're carrying a lot of emotional problems and it's going to affect them. And with the Devil, this is all bad. This is not good. They're focusing. They're in the here and the now, and they're focused heavily on the relationship. They're present. Everything about them is present. They're giving it the best shot. But beneath the surface, they are so worried about going back to the past and having past problems reoccur. And it feels like they're just being drained by it. They're dreading it, and they've got to let that go. They're obsessing over their past, when instead they should be obsessing over their relationship. That's the general feeling I'm getting about this reading at the moment. See if we can get any more information. Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person is trying to focus on the positives and move forward, and they're trying to deal with their emotions. They're trying to control them. Like I said, they're present in the moment, and they've got underneath the surface, they've got this dread. They're trying to move away from that, which is really good to see. They're trying to get back to the here and the now. And if they do that, they're going to create so much wealth and happiness and success for themselves if they do that. Definitely focus on the here and now. And I'm pretty confident if I lift this up. Four of Cups. Yep. So on the bottom, the Four of Cups, they're going to find happiness with that if they continue on. There's going to be positive things coming out of this relationship if they just move away from the past and commit themselves completely to the future and just give the present a chance. And I'm confident if I have a look back over here, the Wheel of Fortune, yep, they don't want to repeat the past. They don't want a repetition of what's happened in the past. They just want to break that cycle. They want to move forward. they're going to have to move forward. Because otherwise this relationship will be doomed to fail if they continue. Because it's just going to drain them, and it's going to drain the current partner. And let's see, what else? Judgment, yeah. You've got to lay the past to rest. Leave it as it is in the past. And if I do this one, Six of Cups, yep. Embrace the future. And as the card even says, I respect the past, but embrace the present moment. Embrace it, exactly. Be committed in that moment, to that specific moment. Don't worry about the past, because the past is only going to drag you down. Focus on the future. Alright, let's focus on the Australian theme deck, Wisdom deck. So let's see if we can get any more information about this person, or give them an idea of how to handle things moving forward. Maybe letting go of the past is the problem that they're going to have to work through, and maybe this might be able to help them. Alright. Whoa. The redback spider. Survival. Well, the general sense I'm getting from this particular card is that this person is in a bit of a survival mode. They're just surviving day by day because they're afraid of the past. They're afraid of the past repeating themselves, and they're just trying to survive each day so they can, benefit themselves and try to move forward a bit. And they've got to let go of that sensation. They've got to just let it go of the past. Stop the survival mode, because the survival mode's only hindering you more. The Pelican, enjoy life. And exactly it. You've got to enjoy the present moment. If you focus too much on the past, you're going to just hurt yourself, and you're going to hurt someone else. The Magpie, intellect. You're a smart person. With all this, you're a smart person. You know that, as I said, surprises and things in life are just going to happen, and you embrace that, and you're okay with that. But you weren't prepared for your own surprises, your own willingness to jump head on into things. And that's just it. Follow your intellect. Be open-minded with things. You were with everything else in your life. Why can't you be open-minded with this? That's the sense I'm getting with this. Follow your gut feeling. Follow your intellect. It's not going to steer you wrong. The Kangaroo, determination. And I don't know about a lot of my viewers, but if you're an Australian, you would know how determined a kangaroo can be at times. They are very tough animals, not just physically, but even emotionally, mentally. They just seem to keep going forward. They don't seem to have much that stops them. You've got to find that determination yourself, to put the past behind you and just go, okay, I'm moving forward. The determination to move forward and give everything you've got, and not worrying about the past. The Echidna, problem solver. Definitely, you've got to solve this problem. Your own intellect is going to steer you right. Your determination and gut instinct is going to help you. But you've got to solve this problem yourself. No one else can actually make you see a way out. They can give you suggestions, but you're going to have to follow through, and you're going to have to solve this problem yourself. Unfortunately, people can only guide you so much. And it's as the saying goes, you can guide a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Exactly the same thing. People can guide you through this. I can guide you, or your friend, family, someone can guide you through your problem and show you what you can do or how to approach things. But in the end, it's up to you to drink. It's up to you to solve that problem. People can only show you so far. The Gangan Cockatoo, maintain spirit. Definitely maintain spirit with this. Focus on yourself. Fly high. You've got that covered. And we'll do one more. The humpback whale, record keeper. So the sense I'm getting with this particular card, and even the Gang Cockatoo card. Never forget your past. You cannot forget it. It's there, it's in your memory banks, it's stored in your mind, it's part of you because it's shaped who you are. It's shaped you to be the current person you are. But maintain the spirit. Don't let it take control of you. It's a memory for a reason. It's in the past. Leave it in the past. Don't forget it. You can't forget it. But don't let it rule your life. Fly high. Fly above it. That's the only way you can actually get over this. And let's see, if I turn this over, the numbat, listen to nature. Maybe you need to get out more and just be present with your current partner. And maybe it is a time to get in touch with nature a bit more. Might help you a bit. Because, as this card says, well-being, the koala, you got to look after yourself if you do. You got to care for yourself. And that self-care is exactly what you need to help move forward. Because if you're not going to look after yourself, and if you're not going to give yourself a peace of mind, then how can you give your relationship peace of mind and the full attention that it deserves? I hope that reading connects with you, and I hope it gives you a bit of clarity. If it does, please let me know, and like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel comfortable with if you would like to see more. If I get another 2 likes on this video, then I'll know to continue on. I've had some feedback with my last tarot video, and yeah, people seem to enjoy it, so I'll continue it for as long as people seem to enjoy it. I hope this resonates with someone, and let me know if it does. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you soon on Talisman Galaxy.